Good evening. Welcome to Liberty and Justice for All. Tonight we're going to be talking about a phenomenon that's going on in this country that has me excited and a whole bunch of other people. And this show is called the Declaration of Independence 2008. And what I have here is the Declaration of Independence 1776. And the Declaration of Independence for 2008, there is one written. It's called the Declaration of Moral Separation. But it's this same document. This could have been written yesterday. That's what's happening in America, is people are relating to this. People are actually reading this now, 200 and something years later. Anyway, what is going on is we have an election coming up, and we have a lot of candidates from both of the major parties, the Democrats and Republicans, and they ignore everybody else. They try to anyway. But we have one candidate that is standing out. He's not doing things the way normal politicians have been doing. What he's doing is he has a revolutionary, they call it, platform. And I just happen to have a copy of it for you here. If you can get a shot of this, his platform was also written back in the late 1700s. And it's a very simple document, and it's very readable today. And believe it or not, we have people reading this old document. This is this man's candidate, and we're not here to this man's platform, this candidate's platform, and we're not here to tell you who to vote for. We really don't care. What we care that you do is that you vote for somebody who is going to make some changes in this country, and the evidence of the people wanting these changes is what's going on. Now, I'm talking about, I'm sure you know, the Ron Paul campaign. It's not really a campaign. It's not run by the candidate. It's not run by his assigned people. It's being run by the people for him. He has no control over it. And the reason it's happening is because what we have in human beings is an inherent resonance with freedom. We're born with it. It's a birthright. It's something we have. It's like your left arm or your right arm. You just have it. You can't get rid of it. If you want to cut it off, that's fine, but it's really stupid. That's what liberty is it's embodied in people. Now, the platform here that I will keep referring to is just nothing more than something written by the people back in the late 1700s that tells a certain group of people, and they named them federal government. They said, here's some things that we want you to do. We don't have time to go run bad guys out of town, so we're going to hire you to do these certain things. Now, we're going to write you an instruction manual. Here it is. And you go do those and take care of this for us so that we can go about our lives being free and having our liberty. And your job is to protect that, and we will give you a little money for it. That's the way the Constitution was set up. It doesn't grant people a single thing, nothing. All it does is acknowledge that the people inherently have these rights. They call them unalienable rights. You might write that down. It's really something very special. They come from the Creator. They're yours. They can't be changed. They can't be legislated. They are your rights. The Constitution acknowledges that you have them, so you have the right to delegate your authority to somebody else to take care of a few things for you. Just like hiring somebody, it's the same thing. You tell them what it is you want done, and you tell them how to do it, and you tell them how to organize to do it. Now, if your employees rebel in a business and they start doing it the other way and start beating you up and start stealing everything you've got, you wouldn't stand for it, I wouldn't think. I wouldn't. So what's the difference now? Well, what we have is a candidate out there, Ron Paul, who is saying, We should go back to the way it is. We should go back to the basics. We should go back to happiness. We should go back to liberty. We should leave everybody else alone. We should stop forcing our will on other countries. It's really very refreshing. So that's what makes this candidacy different, is it's the people who are saying they want what's theirs. And Ron Paul represents somebody who will lead them into getting just that. So that's what we're going to be talking tonight about, is what is it about the people that come forward with all of this enthusiasm? What is it they want? In a regular political campaign, it's generally large corporate special interests that finance these campaigns for favors. People do things in order to get something in return. Now, what are the people expecting in return? Can it be as simple as freedom and liberty? I hope so, because that's exactly what I think it is.